We used to put on a lot of parties at the AYA and invite the other concerns. The military would bring a busload of teenagers to our AYA. So we'd spend all this time decorating and, having the music organized and, have a theme, Sadie Hawkins or something that we'd, work around. And so that was our big hangout. If you weren't at the AYA, you were up at the snack bar and, eating a hamburger or drinking a Coke with your friends. Or we spent a lot of time, if we weren't at the gym playing basketball and the boys were, then we'd go up there and sit in the bleachers to watch the boys play basketball. So we found our own fun, for entertainment. And then a lot of times we had slumber parties. We'd always try and plan it around, like if our dad went on TDY, then we'd say we're going to have a slumber party because we could have more fun and probably make more noise. But we lived in a house that we were on the second floor, so there was a family below us and a family above us. But the floor above the fourth floor was like a big recreational room, so you could have parties up there, like birthday parties. I mean, you had this huge big space on the half of the building we lived on. On the other half of the building was the maids' quarters. So they were individual rooms where if you had a maid, they could live up there. So it was the top floor of our housing area, that if you didn't want to entertain in your own quarters, you could go up to that floor and probably have to reserve it among the other residents that live in the building. But, not that many people took advantage of it. So
did they have storage areas in the building too?
If you didn't use your maid's quarters, you could use that for storage. The basement was your laundry room. There were 6 families that lived in our half of the building. And so you had the basement was your washroom and the drying room. And you were assigned a day that was your wash day. Let's say Wednesday was your day. And you had it all day and for 24 hours. And your clothes had to be out of there, out of the drying room before, 8 o'clock the next morning. So, and if you didn't use it that day, you had to wait another week to do your laundry or take it someplace and get it done. And that seemed to work out. I remember my sister and I having to go down there and help our mother, do the wash. And you did that in one room. And then you took the clothes in the drying room and you hung them on the clotheslines. But they had big fans in there to blow them dry. So it didn't take long for your stuff to dry. And then we'd have to run down there and fold them all and bring them upstairs. But, my dad, everything had to be folded just the right way. And everything had to be in the drawer just a certain way. And then there was inspections where, okay, it's Saturday morning. Open up those dresser drawers, girls. And, all your socks had to be lined up and your underwear had to be lined up and your closet next. Are your shoes shined? I mean, he was particular about your appearance. And he was proud of his girls. But he wanted us to look nice. And he treated us really nice. We went to the Loden coat factory and he bought us each these beautiful Loden coats. And he always wanted us to, be presentable.